Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channel segment with Arcturian Daniel. And before I get started, I do want to say we are heading into June. Can everybody believe that? And in June, I have a special event going on with James McKinley, and we are going to do a 4-hour sound healing and conscious exploration. And that information is going to be in a link down below. It is in person. It is donation based. It is in, I'm going to hopefully say this right, Amboy, Washington. So if you are in the area or plan on being in the area, Amboy, Washington, take a look at that, see if that's something that jumps out at you. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., June 26th. And it is going to be sound healing and a journey with Daniel. So if you can attend that, please jump on board and take a look at that. It's in the links below. And if you're on my email list, it'll be coming to you in an email. Also, I have the July event of the Channeling and Light Language. So that's going to be down below as well. That is also in person in Salem, Oregon. Okay, you guys, let's go get Daniel and find out what he has to say. It is always such a pleasure to be here. We thank you so much for always allowing us your time and your attention. It is a blessed day. Every day is a blessed day, isn't it? It is such a good time to be alive in these extraordinary times. It is such a great time to be in the enlightenment and be in the ascension process, to be in the evolution of self, to see how this world is evolving and to see how your thoughts and your belief systems contribute to the experiences you are having while you are here. Figuring out those programs, figuring out how to navigate through this world in a way that is more serving and more pleasant for you. Such beautiful times indeed. As you take it all in, as you move through this world, as you invite yourself to enjoy the events taking place, as you start to look for the good in everything, as you start to play in the matrix of the what is it, creation of it all, you will start to find yourself really being in a playful attitude about it. If you choose to, you could just absolutely take every day and say, how can I make this day fun? What can I do in this event today? And the things that I have lined up today, how can I enjoy it the most? And maybe it is to love everything that you come in contact with, giggle at something, even if it isn't something that you would normally giggle at. Just have some fun with it and be in the playful energy of that childlike wonderment. As you go into the childlike wonderment, as you see yourself enjoying, expanding, and playing in this world, you will start to find yourself shifting the energies. If you have been in some denser energies, if all the energy that has been coming in has been bombarding you, we once again say you are coming to a close of that, and you are going to start deep breath in, enjoying yourself, right? And having that expansion start to play out for you. Every time you go through a change, every time you go through those transformations, there are things that maybe don't make so much sense as you go through them, but we say to you, you're doing a beautiful job. You are a magnificent human being. You are in your playfulness. You are in your wonderment and joy. We thank you so much for that. We are looking, Tracy says, what kind of message can you give everybody today as they look at this world that they are living in, as they are wondering what steps are next, what's coming next? We haven't played in that future for a little while. So let's take a little look at that. Let's look into, now that we are reaching that halfway point of the year, what is in store as the second half approaches? We do see another, what do we want to say? We see another time of transformation coming somewhere around October, November. The energies will be shifting again as you level up again. You're going to level up again. We want you to understand that when these energies shift and you go into these spaces, that you are entering into that time of integrating and uh, being malleable to the new energies that are coming in. And you just are peeling out of that right now, and then you're going to have a little reprieve, as they say, and then you'll go into another section of that in the months of October, November, not the whole entire months, just that kind of sits between the two of them. And you're going to go through a spell of getting into the integrating of some new energies again. And we say that this is an exciting time. Look at it as an exciting time. Go into it with a light heart. Be in these changes with joy, and it'll go much easier, much quicker, much faster, much more enjoyment in these times of transition and change. Get out of resistance, in other words. If you get out of the resistance of things are changing, here's one of the things we look at with humankind. They ask for the change, they want the change, but then they don't understand sometimes that the world that they see around them that they would like to change is a mirror to them. It is mirroring to them something that needs to change within them to become the energetic alignment of the thing that they desire. So when you are asking for the change, keep in mind that you are the one that is changing, not everything around you. Everything around you is a mirror to you to show you where you are at. And so as you keep changing and as you keep flowing with these changes, you are starting to create that new reality that you are dreaming of. You are creating that experience that you are longing for. And so it is not actually the world that is changing, it is you. And so when you are asking for the fifth dimensional reality, when is that going to change on this planet? When is that going to take place here in this world? I'm so tired of living the life that we're living. This is getting so dense and so hard. We say to you that the fifth dimension has been around you this whole time. You're the one that is making the changes to elevate to that so that you can experience that. And then everything around you will mirror back to you that vibration. You live in a multi-dimensional reality, and you are choosing which dimension you are spending your time in. And so if you don't like the dimension you're spending your time in, choose a different dimension, raise your vibration, do something different, become the energetic match to a better reality. It is as simple as that and as hard as that, right? And so as you keep understanding that you thinking a better thought and putting yourself in a different reality is not hurting anybody else. It is not you ignoring that there's trouble going on in the world that you are existing in at this time, that there is things going on in that existence around you. And it is an interesting thing, the attachment that everyone has around how they need to be this way, that way, interact this way, be in that environment. If I don't look at this, then I'm being neglectful. If I do look at this, then I'm being part of the problem. However you want to look at it. It is a lot going on in the human mind to get it all filtered out. But we want to simplify it for you in that way, what we just said. You are having the experience from the dimension that you are in, and you are living in a multi-dimensional reality. So you are experiencing the reality of the dimension that you are in. If you do not like that reality and you are willing to shift your energy. When you shift your energy and you find your bliss, you find your joy, you find that, you'll shift into a different reality. And as you keep shifting yourself into these other realities, into these other worldly dimensions that are existing, you are going to find yourself being in that energy that you were hoping for, that you're going to have the reality you were hoping for. It already exists. You are moving yourself into it. You are changing and shifting in your DNA, your cellular makeup, your mindset, your imagination, your belief systems, your learned behaviors. They're all shifting. They're all shifting to create this new reality for you. And as you start to acclimate to that, as you start to wrap your mind around that, you already are one step ahead, two steps ahead, as they say. As you keep moving, as you keep growing into these new versions of yourself, you are getting closer and closer and closer to that final destination of that higher or different vibration that brings you into the 5D experience, into the new earth experience. And so as you are working within the self to achieve these goals, you will start to understand that everything else has always been, we don't want to discourage anyone, but everything else has always been the actors in your play, the scene of your play, the mirror of you and where you are at. It doesn't mean that you are not experiencing soulmates and twin flames and precious relationships. Those are all real and those are all there. But even those people, those relationships, when they come in contact with your energy, it tells them how to respond to you, how to interact with you. You can look at your own life in the same way. When you come upon a friend or a parent or a sibling or somebody that you care about, with each and every one, you have a little different dynamic with them, don't you? You have a little different reality with them because you are their mirror, they are your mirror. And how beautiful when it is these loving relationships that you are experiencing, that they are mirroring back to you the love that is within you. And when you are experiencing something that you don't like, that is mirroring back to you again, something where you judge yourself or where you hold yourself in unworthiness or don't see yourself as being somebody that could achieve something. And so it is mirroring back to you in every aspect, where you love yourself, where you challenge yourself, where are you not loving yourself, where are you not feeling worthy, where are you not feeling good enough. And so go out into this world today. We invite you to go out into this world today and create from this aspect, create from this idea that you are living in that multidimensional world. Am I liking the dimension I'm in? Am I liking how this is playing out? Do I want to dabble and play in some of the other dimensions? And we say, yeah, do it. You will enjoy it. You'll have fun. You do it every day. Just consciously do it. Be in the environments of holding and sustaining the love frequency and see where that brings you. Holding and sustaining the childlike wonderment, see where that gets you. Holding and sustaining success and wealth, where is that going to get you? And then when you learn how to merge all of those together, how wonderful is that, right? And all the worlds can collide and become one big, giant, wonderful reality for you. Such a precious time it is. And so as we are moving into these months ahead, as we keep continuing forward, even though we are asking you to be in this moment today, we do want you to know that you are going into a time of what we would call the reprieve, a breath of air, where you can start putting some of this into practice, where you can start manifesting and creating and being in this energy. And you can play with this a little bit. And as you move closer to the highlighted energy coming in again and moving you yet and elevating you again into yet another level, another frequency, we say to you, if you go into it with a joyful mind, you're going to have a joyful experience because you get to choose how that works. And you have the dial, as we say, you have the ability to turn that dial. So as we do that with you in these next few months, we will be here. We'll be here making your videos and doing sessions with you and participating in this energy as well. And as will Tracie, as of course. And so when we do this together, when we do this as a collective, it is such a better experience, isn't it? And so when we enjoy each other's company, when we enjoy each other's energy, when we expand in that way, we are finding ways to integrate these energies, expand them, and amplify them. And so we encourage you to, when you go into your meditative states, when you go into your sanctuary and you elevate your energies and you see yourself in expansion and you are enjoying that energy, invite others who are in that same space to enjoy that with you and start building your community, your energetic community and collective, and start expanding and amplifying that energy. It's such a beautiful thing to do. We want to thank you. Tracy's got to get off to work today, so we are not going to read the audience today. We're going to let her get off to work. But we thank you so much for letting us be a part of your time. And we thank you so much for being a part of ours. And we will give you Tracy back to finish this up. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, wonderful. That was really cool. I could see our layers of density and light and how we are different dimensions here on this earth and this reality. Hopefully everybody was able to get some sort of picture, some sort of connection to that so that you can play with it and start building into that other dimension that you would rather exist in if you don't want the one that you're in currently. Usually what we're doing is a little bit of a blend is what I'm seeing, is a little bit of a blend of everything. So over here, things might be going really well. And over here, you're like, what the heck's going on? So playing with those energies to create the balance of that, that fifth dimensional frequency straight across the board, where you're getting it in the workplace, in the home place, and in your personal lives, wherever you want it. Have fun with it, play with it. Please click like down below, all the information for workshops, for the services I provide. I do QHHT, I'm a level 3 practitioner. I practice in Oregon. Those are in person only. I do ascension activation sessions, an hour with Daniel, and I do card readings. All of that information is on my website. Those other things I can do through Zoom video and record them for you. I send them to you. So I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.